It's your girl Maddie here, aka Beaver Mosh, here today to talk to you about Cerebral Alchemy from the Slovenia based band Kamra. This one coming out of avant-garde music. This is Kamra's debut full-length record, and Kamra comes at black metal through a more experimental and sort of left field lane. But they don't venture too far out to where you don't get some of those beloved standpoints of black metal. This still fits very nicely within that black metal framework. But at the same time, Kamra finds curveballs and unique passages and find ways to carry the listener to unexpected places throughout the record. It burns without a fire is sort of this thing's introductory track, and you get these really slow brooding guitars that kind of ease you in, these very bleak and tension building strings playing this kind of muted, frenzied pattern. The drums play this very focused and kind of processional rhythm. This intro track really does a great job of setting a commanding mood for the rest of the album. Death Eternal, you get these seething tremolos that are kind of recorded in layers sort of overlapping on each other. It creates this really cool, really intriguing sort of interlocking web of black metal riffs. You get this really theatrical spoken word passage added to by these really creepy and really performative operatic sung vocals. It's like gothic theater on this first kind of real song. It's a pretty chilling moment right off the gate. The black metal vocals come in and they have a very sharp and serrated edge to them, uniquely so. Lantern of ghostly unlight. You get these eerie arpeggios at the start that are aided by these sinister, like, cymbal rides from the drummer that really ring out in your headphones, and they're paired with these reverb heavy tom rolls. You get some very treacherous screeches. The vocalists really, you sense that horror in their delivery. There's these midsection passages where you're met with a crushing and really dense barrage of blasting drums and ferocious guitar riffs, and the vocalist here is absolutely unhinged. There's also a clean guitar passage that kind of just adds to this ominous atmosphere permeating throughout this track, and with the addition of this cleaner section, it just amplifies the harsher bits. You also get some really dissonant kind of screeching leads on this that I would not describe in any way as shredding. It's kind of the exact opposite, actually. Resurgence of temporal malignity. You get these really disorienting sung vocal parts that are not at all melodically pleasing. They're kind of jarring on the ear. And they come over some more jagged, clean guitar strums. But that's until suddenly you're jolted into a satisfying kind of black metal frenzy with some dark, winding riffs and some absolutely more wretched vocals here. The vocalist does a great job on this album, and I can't say enough about the vocals and the vocalist diversity here. I love the real off kilter and kind of twisty leads that the guitarist interjects on this track as well. Oozing the 13th Hour, you get these some cool, more melodic riffs and arpeggios going on throughout. It kind of conjures up a more dreary atmosphere for this track that I really dig and really vibe with. I love some of the really sharp interjections from the vocalist here, some uhs and some huzz and some just really quick snarls that the vocalist uses here to introduce a riff change or a new section, or to kind of push the track in a new direction. And it's really cool how the band adds these in. On Colossal Blight, there's a real sliminess in the riffs, and they go from like more deathy sort of chugs and chunks to more sludgy sort of grooves to some more black metal tremolos and switches and winds between these three approaches, all within a couple measures of each other, and yet it stays very centered and in control. Some of the more clean sections on this track as well had some really unexpected emotion and feeling, and they're kind of gorgeous at times. They're majestic and desolate at the exact same time. Cerebral Alchemy is an album that has a real ambitious scope to it. It gets really strange and really weird at times, but never overbearingly so. It uses its eccentricities and its oddities very strategically, and knows how to use it musically and to push this forward. It never feels too pretentious to say. There's definitely a ferocity to this thing, and kind of this overwhelming sense of dread that is very welcome in black metal. If you are someone who digs more experimental approaches to the black metal genre and want more of it and more like it, please give this a listen. Check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. If you enjoy what I do as a whole and want to support the channel and be notified of when my next review is out, please subscribe. It would mean a ton to me. Leave a comment. I absolutely love reading those. I really enjoy seeing your reactions to what I do on this channel. I have a Twitter you can follow. The link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beavermosh. Signing off.